Okay, good evening. You're very welcome to this postgraduate business open evening. My name is Colin Hughes and I'm head of the Graduate Business School here at TU Dublin. And you're all very welcome along. Just in terms of the agenda for this evening, I'm going to give you a little bit of background to TU Dublin and the Graduate Business School. We're going to talk briefly about the postgraduate experience here at TU Dublin. And then we're going to go into a series of breakout rooms and allow for some questions and answers. So we'll make the breakout rooms available towards the end of my piece here, and we'll give you directions as to how you access them. So first of all, just to give you a little bit of a background to TU Dublin, Ireland's first technological university and one of the largest universities in the country. We were established in 2019, but we've a rich heritage going back to the late 1800s. Our new strategy and vision for TU Dublin is shaped around the UN Sustainable Development Goals, the vision of creating an exciting new university that has impact on society and on people's careers and is altogether transformational in terms of the learning experience that we offer. We have a large postgraduate student population of over 1,000, but that's part of a wider student population of close to 30,000. Including a large number of international students, in fact, about 3,500 or so at the moment. We also have a large graduate network that our students join upon graduation of over 100,000 graduates around the world. TU Dublin is the largest provider of new undergraduate education for students in Ireland, and also the largest provider of part-time education. We're a leader in a multitude of different disciplines, not only the STEM disciplines, but also with the largest cohort of students in business, media, culinary arts, and the creative and performing arts. So it's very much a multidisciplinary approach to education here at TU Dublin, and a very exciting cross-disciplinary opportunities to learn with and from other students. And we have a large focus on sustainability, but also on entrepreneurship and innovation. And we've created over 400 sustainable new businesses from our startup and incubators and entrepreneurial outcomes, with a value of over 700 million. TU Dublin has 5 flagship campuses, all within Dublin City and suburbs. From the south of Dublin, our Faculty of Engineering and Built Environment at Bolton Street, our business faculty in Ainger Street, which is home to 5,000 of our 7,500 business students, and the remainder of those students being located in our wonderful campus in Blanchardstown and our lovely campus in Tallaght. And of course, one of the big news items in TU Dublin's history is the development of our wonderful new Grangegorman campus, a 73-acre site in Dublin City, which represents the largest single investment in higher education in the history of the Irish state. So a lot of exciting things happening within TU Dublin, and you would be joining at a very exciting time. That campus has been developed. It's home to 10,000 students, but of course the development we're most looking forward to is the building of the West Quad, a wonderful new home for business on the Grangegorman campus. Just a little bit about the Graduate Business School then. We're one of 6 schools within the Faculty of Business. As I mentioned, the Faculty of Business has 7,500 students, and over 1,000 of those students are registered in the Graduate Business School on postgraduate programs, with another multitude of that on executive education programs. We have over 40 courses in the Graduate Business School, and I'll tell you a little bit more about them shortly. Our focus is very much on careers, preparing people for future careers, preparing them and enabling them to do their own roles better, but also to step forward into new career paths, new areas, and really to equip them to do that. We also have a very engaging form of education. I'm going to talk to you about how we connect with industry, with other international partners shortly. We're very global in our focus. We have a multitude of different programs that focus on areas of global business, international business, global business services, and so on. But also our student population is quite international in its focus. Over 31% of our full-time postgraduate students are international. We are a multi-award winning school. We've won a multitude of different awards for student competitions, both in Ireland and internationally. But we are also recognised by Chambers Ireland as Ireland's leading provider of postgraduate business and MBA education. And lastly, we're an internationally accredited business school ranked in the top 2% of global business schools. So why a postgraduate qualification, and why might you be here this evening, and why do people come to us for postgraduate education? We find there are three main reasons for this. People that are already in their careers and have a number of years work experience sometimes look for a change in direction. They look to study a new or emerging area and to help pivot into a new area of their organization, or indeed maybe to start up their own business. We find a second reason is that postgraduate education provides a stepping stone, not just into senior leadership roles, but also for fresh graduates looking to progress within their new careers. We find that a lot of students in that area are conversion students who've studied a non-business qualification at undergraduate and now want a business qualification to help them advance in a particular area. And lastly, we look at people that are in existing roles in areas that they want to continue working in, but are looking for a qualification to help them advance within that particular area. So there's a multitude of different reasons why people study with us at the GBS. And we know that the nature of business is changing. We know that there's a number of factors that are shaping the work environment and shaping all of our careers. And we have developed a whole range of new programs, and we continue to develop new programs and modules to reflect things like digital transformation, to address areas such as sustainability, which is a key area for all of us, and to ensure our students are very familiar and ready to work in a global business environment shaped by such factors as Brexit and increasing globalization, but also areas like COVID-19. And we know COVID has also reshaped how we work and how we learn. And that's been factored into how we deliver our programs into the future. So why the Graduate Business School? We find that there's three reasons that our graduates tell us that they enjoy studying in the Graduate Business School. Firstly, we offer a very supportive, interactive, and diverse learning environment. We tend to teach in small class sizes, allowing for that level of support and interactivities between lecturers and students, but also between your peers in the classroom. We set up an environment where you learn as much from a diverse range of peers as you do maybe from the faculty in many ways. And that highly connected peer learning environment is possible by the nature of how we deliver our programs and modules. Secondly, we are a very connected business school. We connect with thousands of organizations each year. We count amongst our executive education partners, leading Irish and international organizations, industry bodies, representative bodies, and so on. And our faculty work on these programs and bring that learning back into the classroom for our other postgraduate programs and vice versa. So we have a rich sharing of knowledge between the various programs we deliver on. But those relationships also allow us to create this highly connected environment where we have a lot of applied learning with regular guest speakers from various partnership organizations, company visits, live company projects, and so on. And you get a sense of some of those on the screen here. We also, our students compete on or complete over 80 live company projects every year within business. So working on projects with startups via Microsoft, sales and marketing projects with companies like LearnUpon, or sales projects with Dell, or indeed presenting every year to the board of Primark on a fashion retail project. So really what we try and foster is this highly engaging, interactive, interesting learning environment where you're getting to not only apply learning to your own perspectives and your own workplace, if you're in the workplace, but also to companies that we bring in that you can work with, from startups all the way to global multinationals. And of course, all of our programs are recognized by the various industry bodies and professional accreditations and so on. And the third reason is really that when you join the Graduate Business School, you join this highly connected network of over 1,000 students, and also that graduate network of over 100,000 students within TU Dublin. There's a number of things that we do with that. We bring our network together to attend our connected seminar series that we launched a number of years ago that has a number of key pillars. One of the key pillars here, emerging technologies and digital transformation, is a 6-week series with a whole range of expert speakers from both internally and externally, from leading organizations like Bank of New York Mellon or Coinbase, Virgin Media, Shutterstock, EY, Three, and so on. And we have a bunch of these events running right throughout the calendar year that all of our students can attend, and many of our graduates also attend. We have a large focus on helping develop people for their careers, either within their existing careers or to develop out new careers. We do things like, career development weeks, we run workshops, we help to actually work with students one-to-one to get them ready and reflect on, their career path into the future. So we have all of these things that happen outside of the particular program you sign up to. And we also have, a really rich kind of, experience outside of the classroom in terms of sports and leisure clubs with over 40 this year, a whole range of societies and so on. So we've something there for everyone, and a really kind of, I suppose, holistic and integrated learning environment. And of course, our graduates are successful in just about every organization you can imagine and every walk of life. Dublin provides a very rich, and indeed Ireland, a very rich employment landscape with leading global organizations and also a wonderful Indigenous Irish population of organizations and a really hot startup scene as well. So our graduates do really, really well in the workplace. So that's just a little bit about the Graduate Business School, about TU Dublin, about the reasons why some of our students choose to study with us here in the GBS. We purposely kept this session short because we want to allow an opportunity for you now to focus a little bit and go into a particular breakout